Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Raisa J. So I did actually get requested to do an update on my BBL. A young lady named Jamara, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, did reach out to me and asked me could I do an update of my progress, where I'm at with it, if I'm happy with the results, etc. So here we go. I didn't realize I say here we go a lot. Anyways, so for those of you that haven't seen my previous other videos, feel free to check them out. For just a little recap, I actually had a Brazilian butt lift and fat transfer to the hips, as well as liposuction with Dr.Cortes, who is in Houston, Texas, probably like 8 to 9 months ago. I 100% recommend the surgeon and his facilities just because of the experience that I had, as I've stated in previous videos. Everybody was so attentive. They really do care about your journey as well. And it's not just like, okay, like we turned you out, like on to the next one. They would call to see how I was doing. They also have a text messaging service, which is kind of cool as well. In surgery, there was a lady there that actually helped me out like a lot with questions that my husband had, like taking care of me. Her name is Miss Diane, and she actually does run a recovery house service down in Houston. And when I tell you, she is one of the sweetest ladies I've ever met. Like, I didn't pay her any money. But she was just like answering my husband's questions, like everything is just so helpful. So I'm actually going to go ahead and link her services down in the description as well. So if you are going to go to Dr. Cortes and you don't have anybody to go with you, or you just really want somebody to reach out and see if she can help you with certain things, then feel free to reach out to her, honestly, because I mean, she was just 100% selfless and she didn't have to do all of that, but she did. And thank you so much, Miss Diane. So honestly, I will say I'm quite a ways out from my BBL. I'm not really sure exactly how many months. I have to look back. I honestly don't remember when I got the surgery. I would say probably about like 8 to 9 months out. Definitely not a year yet. But so far I really am happy with my results. I am on a diet at the moment because your girl been getting fat. And with liposuction and with having a BBL, just because you don't gain weight in your stomach or the areas that you had liposuction at, does not mean you're not going to gain weight somewhere else. So like for me, it's like coming to my face a little bit, and then like here on my ribs a lot. But I'm going to go ahead and back up for y'all so y'all can kind of see the results. I actually have just been taking some photos today, so I'm really feeling this outfit. But y'all can kind of see that most of my swelling, if not, honestly, all of my swelling has pretty much gone down. I do have days where I get like a little swollen, and I still do actually have bruising still. So I'll actually just show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see. Up here on my ribs, and then I have a spot in the middle of my thigh. In the middle of my thigh right here that there's still quite a bit of bruising there, but overall, I am happy with my results. Bruising and the healing process does take about a year for you to like fully go through, and for some people a little more than a year, just because it depends on how your body reacts to everything. But I do actually have some footage for y'all, because whenever I went to Houston for my surgery, I filmed a little bit of it, but my phone like completely fried. So I didn't think that I still had the footage, but come to find out, the cloud is y'all savior. So I actually realized that it had uploaded to my husband's phone. Somehow, somewhere, somebody, I don't know how, but I'll go ahead and put in some of that footage for y'all, and I'll kind of do like a commentary along the way. Honestly, like looking at it, like I didn't realize I was so swollen, but coming right out of surgery, like my stomach, I kid you not, looked like Jabba the Hutt. Honestly, if you want to know what not to do, do what I did. I didn't get consistent massages, honestly, because I would forget to make the appointments. So I still am going for those, and those still do actually help me quite a bit, and plus I enjoy that. So I'm just going to continue to tell my husband that I just have to have the massage, because I'm not giving up my membership. Gosh. With the surgery, I would definitely say the hardest part for me was the damn faja. Like, The faja and I, we do not get along. Like, I did not, honest to God, did not wear that thing the way that I was supposed to be wearing it, which honestly my results probably would have been like exponentially better had I worn it. When I tell you, I don't know if I was allergic to the fabric. I tried a couple different fajas. It was itchy and honestly quite painful for me to wear the garment. So I really only wore it probably 3 months, and now like I'll go in and out of it still. I just want to reiterate to y'all, like, having liposuction stuff does not make you lose weight. It is not a weight loss surgery. Honestly, I would just describe it as a body shaping service, because I'm still the same weight. So my boobs are like a 42. My waist comes in at 31 and a half. And then this little big old booty over here is a 47. Start on my hips. So as in my previous videos, I did state that I did have fat transfer to the hips as well. So I don't know if y'all can see, but one of my hips actually did not take. It ended up right coming out of surgery. The garment was like placed really weird, and they were like, no, don't worry about it. It's not going to change anything, but I still have a hard spot on this hip right here. So I feel like it became like fat necrosis, because slowly it's kind of going down. But this side right here was perfectly fine. And around it for like a long time during the healing process, the left side, it honestly just looked like weird, like slightly botched, but then it's like really evening out now, and they told me that it's something that would just take time. Okay, so I have some questions here that somebody had for me. So question number 1 is, what did you use, like the supplies? These supplies were the biggest waste of my money and biggest waste of my time. I personally did not end up using almost half of the stuff that I bought. Like the ab patch that they said that I would need, I didn't have any drainage or leakage or anything like that from my incision wounds. They were honestly closed up really tight. So I didn't use that at all. I actually still have the entire box. The stool softener pills, I didn't use those because they prescribe you Dulcolax and some other medications along with your prescriptions, and Dr. Cortes prescribes that to you whenever you go see him the first time before your surgery. That way you can have all the prescriptions filled and ready to go. How was Dr. Hourglass? He is 100% extremely knowledgeable and very passionate about what he does, and you can tell that just from talking to him a little bit. I felt 100% safe in his care. I knew that I was going to somebody. I didn't get any bad feelings from it. Sometimes when you go somewhere and you just know that it's not for you, you know, if I had gotten that feeling, I would not have gone forward with the surgery at all. Excuse my voice. What advice would you give to someone who wants the procedure? I would definitely say, number 1, bring somebody with you, because, you know, a lot of people on here making it seem like it's easy. Like for me, I didn't have that much of a pain like level with it, but just the date, like there was a point where I just started getting really stiff. So after the surgery, like I honestly, it became extremely tiring for me to just get on and off of the bed. So my husband honestly had to help me. So if you're not gonna have somebody stay with you, go to a recovery house, because you want to have somebody there in case something happens. Like in my case, I actually ended up having an allergic reaction to the antibiotics that I was given, and that's just something that's always happened with me. I'm very sensitive to different antibiotics and things like that. And I would definitely say, as another advice, like do your research, because ultimately, like if you're spending that kind of money, or like honestly money on anything, you want to make sure that you're getting like what you're paying for and you're getting a quality service. How much did you spend in all, recovery and all? Wow. I know that surgery, anesthesia, all of that was about 11,000 something, so I would say add on another 1,000 for just, I had to buy like 2 or 3 fajas, which is like $120 a pop. So that, and then my massages. And do a massage membership. Like don't just be getting one-off massages here and there and this place and that place, because the membership really does pay off for you and you end up saving a lot of money in the long run as well. How did your life change after surgery? I wouldn't necessarily say that my life like drastically changed or anything like that. I am definitely happier, but I was pretty content with myself prior to, so that really wasn't like the issue. I just feel like you can always be a better version of yourself. And for me, that was like taking the step towards getting the surgery done. Like I wasn't really happy like with my back and things like that. And so that's like improved a lot. And so I'm really like happy for that result. Hey guys, so I was released from the hospital this morning around 9:30. I will say that I was doing pretty well after the surgery. I was pretty much able to get up and walk around by midnight. Is when they took my catheter out and let me kind of wander about. But before that, I was able to get up on my knees, and my pain level was honestly a 0 to a 1. After being released today, I did kind of see my pain level go up a little bit, but it wasn't really painful. It was just more uncomfortable. So it was hard for me to lay down for a long time. So I did end up taking the pain medication, even though I was gonna really try and go the whole time without taking it, but I kind of gave in around 12:30 and it allowed me to sleep a little bit as well. Hey guys, so I'm officially on day 2 of my recovery. I'm really not having that much pain, but I'm just so stiff because you lay down on your stomach all the time. It's kind of becoming extremely difficult for me to crawl in and out of the bed. It's just really more of an uncomfortable feeling. But 3 people that had my surgery done yesterday, I believe I was the second to go in, and there was a girl after me that I actually got to talk to a little bit and things like that. But she actually came alone, and I will say that with the surgery, I recommend not coming alone. Bring a loved one with you because it's just so much easier. You just don't know how your body's going to react to it. I had a pretty good reaction to it. I didn't have a lot of pain. Her pain level, though, coming out of surgery was like a 6 or a 7. So she did have a really hard time walking around and things like that, and I feel like that's just more difficult to do when you're by yourself. Like you can't really reach out far. I needed my phone a couple times. I wanted a sip of water, and my husband was just really supportive and helpful. He helped me walk and things like that. So I would really recommend bringing a loved one with you for the surgery. Hey guys, so it's day 4 of my BBL recovery. Today I've pretty much been in and out of bed all day. Right now I'm laying down. I'm really still not having a lot of pain. It's just still more of like the uncomfortable feeling. I do get the sharp pains every once in a while, I think because my nerves are just fusing back together. For anybody going for this, I just want to let y'all know, like, do not be alarmed when you wake up from your surgery and you don't look like you have a flat stomach and stuff like that. It takes time. My body was so swollen, I actually weighed more than what I did before I had the procedure done. And right now, honestly, my stomach, I have excess skin right now, and all of those things need to retract, and my stomach's sitting up here looking like Jabba the Hutt, and it's fine because I know that it's going to go down in a little bit of time, and everything just takes time to heal.